So the Republican Party and the Republic-CON-vention has no platform. Let's talk about what that means and how incredibly telling it is. Because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So I've been dipping in and out of the Republic-CON-vention, watching most of it, but not all of it. And what I've realized, and what we sort of knew in the run-up to the convention, is that the Republican Party and the Republic-CON-vention has no platform. All right. Going back to the basics, what is a political platform? Well, here's how it's defined or described by a nonprofit group called the Constitutional Rights Foundation, whose mission is to educate young people to become active and responsible participants in our society and in our democracy. Here's what they say. They say that every 4 years, political parties hold a national convention to nominate a presidential and vice presidential candidate. They also meet to approve a party platform of issues and positions upon which the candidates will run. A party platform is a set of principles, goals, and strategies designed to address pressing political issues. Each party's platform is broken down into planks, or declarations that speak to each specific issue. Party platforms and their planks are very important to the electoral process. They give the candidates a clear political position with which they can campaign. And they give voters a sense of what the candidates believe in, the issues they think are important, and how, if elected, they will address those issues. So the Republican Party and the Republic-CON-vention has no platform. That's not my conclusion. Let's look at what has been reported by many news organizations. Headline 1, GOP will not write a 2020 platform, pledges undying Trump support instead. This from Fox. GOP announces no new 2020 platform. Party to enthusiastically support Trump agenda. Or how about this? Why Republicans didn't write a platform for their convention this year. Or, summed up nicely, the Republican Party announces that it stands for nothing. So the Republican Party stands for nothing. You know, it's like the Jerry Seinfeld show of political parties. It's a show about nothing. The Republic-CON-vention is a show about nothing. Now, if they were to adopt a platform, or if Donald Trump could even just bring himself to come up with a legitimate, honest, accurate campaign slogan, you know, the best he could come up with is, you know, I'll try to fix what I broke. Because Donald Trump broke darn near everything, right? He broke our economy, 30 million Americans unemployed. He broke the health of our nation, 180,000 dead Americans and counting. He's trying desperately to break our healthcare system, sending Department of Justice lawyers into court to try to argue against, strike down, kill the Affordable Care Act, so-called Obamacare, so that moving forward Americans will have no hope of insurance coverage for pre-existing conditions. He broke the Department of Justice, right? Hiring assassin Bill Barr to choke the life out of the rule of law. Any way you slice it, Donald Trump broke America. But let's take on just one of Donald Trump's incessant complaints that China attacked us with the coronavirus, or as he calls it, the Chinese virus, right? He is forever trying to convince us that what we are suffering now, the health of our people, the death, the devastation, the unemployment, it's not his fault. It's not his responsibility. China attacked us, right? The buck will never stop with Donald Trump in Donald Trump's world. But let's take on his claim that China attacked us and therefore it's not his fault that we are suffering as a nation. First of all, the coronavirus is everywhere. It is a worldwide pandemic. Most countries are struggling with the coronavirus. So does Donald Trump claim that China attacked every country? Was that China's goal, China's objective? More importantly, how have other countries responded to the pandemic? Look at New Zealand's Prime Minister Ardern. What has she done? She marshaled government resources and has all but eradicated the coronavirus from her country. Look at South Korean President Moon Jae-in. What did he do? He marshaled his government's resources and has all but eradicated the coronavirus from South Korea. They don't sit around whining and complaining that there's nothing they can do because this virus originated in China. But you know what? Let's run with Donald Trump's premise, false though it obviously is, that China attacked us. If China attacked us with the coronavirus, then Donald Trump is an absolute failure in defending us against the attack. 180,000 dead Americans and counting. Donald Trump is a world-class failure in protecting us against that attack. But it's even worse. This exposes Donald Trump for the really poor con man that he is. Because while he is now trying to claim that all of America's problems aren't his fault, it's China's fault because they attacked us, here's what he was saying and tweeting in his own words about China, our attacker, the enemy. You ready? A tweet on January 24th, 2020. China has been working very hard to contain the coronavirus. The United States greatly appreciates their efforts and transparency. It will all work out well. In particular, on behalf of the American people, I want to thank President Xi of China. I want to thank the person who launched an attack against America and its people, President Xi. But you know what, folks? 2 months later, Donald Trump is still at it. March 27th, 2020, his tweet. Just finished a very good conversation with President Xi of China. Discussed in great detail the coronavirus that is ravaging large parts of the planet. China has been through much and has developed a strong understanding of the virus. We are working closely together. Much respect, exclamation point, says Donald Trump of the person in the country that attacked and killed 180,000 Americans. Much respect. So Donald Trump is working with the enemy who is attacking our country. If Donald Trump's present claims are to be believed that China attacked us. You know, Donald Trump is the most transparent and pathetic con man, scam artist, and he's not good at it. He can only fool the gullible. I mean, the man's got a paper trail that shows he's a liar because he said something different yesterday. Donald Trump and the Republican Party have no platform. They have no positions on the issues. They have no principles. They have no plan to fix everything Donald Trump broke. Donald Trump is virtually running against Donald Trump's America. I broke everything in less than 4 years, but I'll try to fix what I broke. That's his platform. He can't fix what he broke, but we can. We can, and we know how, right? By getting out to the polls in November in numbers too big to rig. He can try to slow the mails. We'll get our mail-in ballots in early. He can try to intimidate us at the polling places. We won't be intimidated. So get yourself to the polls, get your family and your friends and your neighbors, your community members. Get a stranger to the polls, because by the time you arrive at the polls, you've made a new friend. We will not be intimidated. We will not be defeated. Not by Donald Trump. Yeah, he broke everything. We're going to fix it. Justice is coming. And justice matters. Please stay safe, folks. Look forward to talking with you tomorrow.